Hi, this is Celestia from Jehu Nimshai here again with another crochet pattern. A very simple pair of newborn baby slippers. It's a very simple pattern. All we need to know is how to do single crochets, DCs, which is double crochets, and half DCs. The slipper is made of 2 straps. We have 2 soles, and here we have a loop at the back for the button. Nice soft crochet button attached to one strap. I love crochet buttons because they're soft against the baby skin and you can just fold them. It's not fighting with them. You just fold them and you place them through the loop. It doesn't matter how you fasten this slipper. You can fasten through with the loop at the heel first or the loop on the side strap. It doesn't matter. It is guaranteed to fit snugly against the baby's foot. So to avoid that sometimes falling off of a baby's shoe. Our 2 soles. The inner sole is made of 3 colors. I'm out of off right now because I use it to make the soles and the buttons. Here we have in the first row of the sole, there are 6 DCs at the top. You place the marker on in the second DC of those 6 opposite. If you place the soles together, you will see exactly where to place them to guarantee a left and a right slipper. So make sure that you place the soles side by side and place the markers there as they ought to. That way you're guaranteed to have. Here we have that left and right. Here we have our button. Yes, and our ends of thread that we'll be using. We have our scissors that we need, our weaving thread, and our crochet needle. The crochet size that we are using is a 2.1 crochet needle. Yes. Let's get started. You get our thread, the color of your choice. You don't necessarily have to use the colors the way that I use them. You can mix them up any way that you want to, anyhow that you want to. You can use 3 colors, top and bottom. You do not have to do everything the way that I did it. You don't have to make it exactly the way that I made it. Here we're going to just give me a minute. Here is giving a little trouble. So here we go. Chain 2. And then we're going to insert the hook under at all times. Make sure it goes directly under that second DC of the top 6 DCs. And we're going to make 3 DCs under this 1 DC here so that it will fit, it will have a firm grip. 3. So you need to know how to do DCs like I said before. And then we're going to place the marker at the top of the 2 chains, the first 2 chains that we made. We're doing this to guarantee that when we start, because we're going to be working in 1 loop only of these 3 DCs, so we want to be sure that we are attaching our thread exactly where it needs to be for the next strap. So we chain 1, and in 1 loop only of these top DCs we are going to work 3 single crochets. 3 single crochets in 1 loop only, and then we're going to chain 1, turn, chain 1 here, turn, and then we're working in both loops now, no longer 1 loop, both loops, and we are going to work our way across. 3 single crochets again, and we are going to continue working through 2 loops, 3, chain 1, turn, 3 single crochets across until the work measures 7.5 centimeters. You can use the first slipper of course, you know, when you make it the first one, you need to make sure it is 7.5 centimeters. But just to guarantee, when you're making your second slipper that we have not missed the measurement, we can just use the strap to measure in that case. But here we place we make sure that we place the rule against the top of the first three of the, yes, the 3 DCs at the toe, and then we measure to ensure that it is 7.5 centimeters. Now we are going to make 6 chains. We're going to work 6 chains here. Yes, here we go. And then we are going to attach the 6 chains with a single crochet, and then we're going to cut our thread and we're going to fasten off. I love to weave in my threads as I work because for me it makes the work look neater, and then when I'm finished I don't have that tedious job of weaving in all the ends. I find it works much better for me when I weave in my ends as I go. Here we go. We make it as invisible as possible and we weave through our ends and we clip our thread. Here we go, to guarantee that we have neat looking work. Now we are going to start on our other strap. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3. Attach our thread through the other loop that we did not work with the first strap. We make our chain 1 and then we work our 3 single crochets across, chain 1, turn, 3 single crochets across, and we continue to work until our work measures the same 7.5 centimeters in length. Yes, 7.5 centimeters in length. Here we go. Yes. Okay, now we're going to attach our button, and we're going to weave in our threads first, of course, but then we're going to attach our button. Remember that our button is made of the magic circle. Those of you who don't know how to make a magic circle, I will leave a link in the comment box below as well for that. And then, but it is made of a magic circle and 10 half DCs in the magic circle, and then we tighten, we fasten off. I usually leave an extra piece of thread for sewing on of the button. You look for the most centered part of the strap and you attach your button however that you choose to attach it. Just make sure that it is firmly attached, that we want it that it will not, because it has to be constantly being open and closed. We want to make sure that it remains intact, that it does not fall off. So you fit it on as firmly as possible any way that you choose to. When it is firmly attached, you put a knot in it, knot it, yes, here we go, and then you weave it off. You weave in the thread as firmly as you can, as far through the button as you can get it, as you make everything as invisible as possible. And then as you do that, you will, after we have done this, we will cut off our extra thread, and there we have it. Now after this, we are going to work on our back loop at the heel. We fold the sole so we can find the 2 stitches each side of the center of the sole. Yes. We attach our thread only through the top loops of this sole. We are working in the 2 center stitches, and we attach our thread, and we chain 1 and make 2 single crochets. 2 single crochets, we're just using 2 stitches. We chain 1 and we turn and we make another 2 single crochets, and this is as far as it goes. And now we are going to make 6 chains, and we are going to attach it with a single crochet at the other end. Here we go. Yes, you place these that as central as possible. Here we have our slipper, our ends all weaved in, and now we're going to attach the bottom sole to the top sole. And in this, we're using only the loops at the bottom of the top sole and at the top of the bottom sole. You see what I mean as I start to attach it. I need to make my way through both loops first in order that I will be able to attach the thread to the bottom sole. Remember, only the top loops of the bottom sole and the bottom loops of the top sole. Like I say, see, here we go. Yes, you pick up the thread, we go through that one. But now to start, we're going to come back through the top of the other one next to it and the bottom one of the one exactly above it, and we work our way around this sole in this order. Yes, and we have our slipper finished as we finish going around. Here we go, a finished baby crochet slipper for newborns. It's lovely, it's cute. You can leave them like this, or you can embellish it with a fire polish bead or a pearl or whatever you choose to. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to J.Who Nimshai. There will be some beading patterns as well as other crochet patterns coming up.